12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotway Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to is shiny. That's Hot Wave. I come show you how the phone they look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cords. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device.
Men are seated, myself and Chemo are seated in the cold shrine studios of Sammy Flex TV to do the work of God. Yes, and it is showbiz daily time right here on Sammy Flex TV. How do you enjoy your week? It's another brand new beautiful day and we are here again. Yes, the producers of the show are Fear Shaki, aka Gerard, and Vendetta, aka Director Kofi on it. Yes, as I said earlier, I'm in the co-studios with Chemo, who happens to be the online manager and also my personal and our personal lawyer. It's this Saturday, yes, so far as I have a lawyer day, we know the fear in it. And also in Chede, yenke ya rough. Na asemi you are lawyer, it's been defender. Then you know where you are going. Chamo,
yeah.
Another day, another week, and we are back here.
Yes. Pressure home, and so Obi say well food doors on our training.
I saw training.
They say Flex Entertainment team no. It be or China.
Yes.
Boy Juma. And I catching so I say boy Juma. But there are other things in so I and Jama. Pressure kakrabem but yebe nyaka say yebe and say our audience or munhwe yes they say the mom bia the be mom sa pepe yeah
yes Ken, it is Showbiz Daily right here on Sammy Flex TV. You'll stream live on Facebook and on YouTube ninya Sammy Flex TV. Chemo,
yeah,
over the week and the past weeks no yehu some doomso kakra man kofu
oh Charlie
and yeah. People are asking, are we going back to doomso era? They be NDC football power na they be doomso, so they are asking. And are you experiencing some?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean I'm better than Marcus said me experiences some say even on this platform there are some days I ain't me and sure because of doomso. Time I say show no na light in the core. We couldn't do our show. Sure. Obviously, doomso is issue affecting and yeah, nice. I hope say this time around they can quickly do something. And when I say they, I'm talking about NDC
and okay
and the government in power now. I hope they will quickly solve this issue because, like you said. After yaba be say omoba na doomso aba and energy sector and so is really critical in our daily activities and one the bibia adwuma ne ade even hospital amount for that why doomso eba betimi cause problems and all those things. I hope say be solve the problem in time and I cry na yen so say be school for you be here light there so dey kakra sa dey san especially into light in the why hard you know. I am hoping say they will quickly find a solution to what is happening now. Yeah.
But I also heard a story about no more say over the weekend, a jato akosombo, and they are trying to add up some power and a megawatt to it, and intina Emma experience sad doomsono.
Yeah. I know the M4 who explanation kwa de so obi ije ni man say power ni gina so.
Okay.
Na sa ne ma na akosomo ahye wan andi enye ndey ahye amunye na mbe endi no sa explanations ni reasons why hwan yes ni de emfo bia ho the pa ne say power ne beba and endi no say problem about fine ye ti ase and endi na a day or two bi say e call offer e bega well endi no bega akosomo ahye ndi entwen na 1 year ansa na wa fix ana. I mean that's the issue here. Endi no it's not a matter of say obi over excuse or the be say oh this is why I see. The point is that what is the solution to what is happening? And no na ye hwehwe sisi a enye excuse advement say akoso mo achi say akoso mo nhye ye mfa ho de hu an de ye hwehwe an say power ni gina so ama yetimi de aye de say de
and yes Nigeria for mo the best say say de bia ye de strom so omo ni light now and that's when you say any light into one e best omo. But do you think say a moment timetable so that we'll plan for ourselves? Okay, this time around on bedroom lights into my many ABCD to avoid CDE.
On the reality no hit for yeah you say you can easily solve the issue you know person or paper on na be because I mean it's just a 1 week thing be call one do 1 month and all those things. So say betimi are resolving and anything yeah there's no need for a timetable.
Okay.
But going forward you know say san to so dia not just obviously we will need it, and I think we are not there yet. When we get to that point obviously they will provide at this point today. I say they can do something to solve it. I say they can't anything the timetable be mu there not just a problem not jinsem. And if you are for political reasons be delay say the timetable ne beba you be the frequency of doom so no amiaka say Charlie say the abroad we will need it, and indeed there's omudum light na e che ansa na aba and no doom so na mu na yewura no, but let's give them that benefit of the doubt say within the short possible time the problem will go away, and I said they will find a way to resolve it. And see there doom so no omo de buy ya omo asan de beko because ebema the opponent anya reasons to campaign against NDC. Yes.
Okay. That was just doomstone. I hope say also your experience on your had a baby your experience with doomstone. We are praying say ECG and government would work hand in hand to resolve the issue. Mama nyen norm and now on your title and boy NDC there. Anytime NDC will come to power, we experience doomstone. And let's move on to Lawrence Tetteh is in the news where Pastor Lawrence Tetteh. Okay, didn't send me about yes, this nonsense must stop. Like I said, how come there we have radio stations in Ghana or in Accra and none of them is speaking Ga? But if you go to Ashanti region, they speak Chi. All the radio stations are speaking Chi, and none of why Ashanti for the day Obialan Chi. But so far as you are in Accra radio station, you have to get a Ga, someone speaking Ga or having a show and a segment for Ga, and when the echo no tree, it will be Ga. This nonsense must stop. Them in Sammy and a Pastor Lawrence Tetteh or the two Ga I'm on call for say, hey, Ga like how? Me angasa me radio station, me nyakwenye radio station wa Accra. Just because I'm on a Ga land, I should speak Ga. This nonsense to him. This nonsense will not stop. We'll make it in somehow. Pastor Lawrence Tetteh. Okay.
You organized a rally called "This Nonsense Must Stop." And during that time, it was the former president, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, era. And this issue came up, LGBTQ. Others says you might have a personal relationship, you might have their numbers, but you end up having your favorite. Because during that time, you came out, you were very vocal, and you even threatened to even march to Jubilee House if the bill is not, signed. Recently, you went to GTV and you made, a statement that we shouldn't politicize, this issue. And you're praying that President Mahama, the people around him should, get the courage to advise him, and we should pray for him. But others said your demeanor, your utterances, and how your facial expression during the time, it has switched. And even, if you look at this papers, the new, the Ghanaian publisher, Dr. Lawrence Tetteh's hypocrisy exposed. Do you think Ghanaians are actually not getting, they don't understand you well, or because you have your favorite, which is President Mahama, that is why now your stance has changed, or even the way you talk? Because the moment you said we shouldn't politicize this, they will say you started, because once you said you will march there, then automatically you've politicized it. So what do you say to them?
It's a very interesting discuss this morning. Nothing has changed with Lawrence Tetteh.
Nothing has changed.
And let me also put this record straight. This nonsense must stop started before you were born.
Whoa.
I've been speaking on this nonsense must stop for 30 years now.
I was born before.
It's just a metaphor.
It. So over now, 3 decades.
I've been speaking on this nonsense must stop. I started speaking on this nonsense must stop as far as the early 90s.
Okay.
Now go back and Google and look at this nonsense must stop. How many years I've been doing it in Ghana?
Okay.
It is a message that God gave to me, the absurdity of life. This nonsense must stop. It's not only about LGBT. LGBT is one of the nonsense. But that's not the only nonsense that must stop. One of the nonsense that must stop was what I spoke to you about this morning. That you sit here in Accra and speak only Twi, and you don't speak the Ghana language. It is not fair. Absurdity, it must stop. What is this nonsense must stop? This nonsense must stop is something that is not right. This nonsense must stop. Certainly, if we want to term it on LGBT terms. My good friend and brother Moses Fuamane made an analogy the last time. I love it. He said, if you say it's your right.
Chamo.
Yeah.
Pastor Lawrence Tetteh, Reverend Dr. Lawrence Tetteh. I said, this nonsense must stop. You can't be in Accra, Ghana land, and not speak Ghana.
How?
This nonsense must stop.
Oh, come on. I'm a bit disappointed based on how our canon. It's not because this nonsense must stop. You are trying to say what people are doing, and I said nonsense, and they must stop it. And in this case, his reason is that having a radio station or a TV station in Accra and not speaking Ghana is nonsense. Come on. He should come again. He is a public figure and he is very, very influential.
Yeah.
The fact is, our church a lot of members and they are very influential in society. Talking like that will not help him, and it will also not help the society. And I think he should be careful about how some of these things there's nothing wrong for him to say he wishes and I say he wants those radio stations and I say TV stations to add Ghana or speak Ghana when they are doing their program. There's nothing wrong for him to ask for that.
Okay. But
saying that is nonsense for people to speak other language apart from Ghana in Ghana land, it's a bit some way for me.
Okay.
Requesting for that or wishing for that, there's nothing wrong. Say or no, say he feels that thing will help push the Ghana language and it will help his people or whatever. I don't know his reason for going that direction, but yes, he has every right to do that. by the way that he said it, no, you're wrong. No matter how you think about it,
okay,
no matter how you want to defend it, you're wrong by all standard. Because on one Casacriano, you can use it against him. Say, ne church, or no, why establishing, any said there or any man. Obviously, there are other a year or more, other activities or more church one. Is he saying say all the time no the church na any me say all the time the church na a walk gun land no kra no a gun and a dominate and like and or yeah other ones and keto bia na say bi kra onye bia na. I can bet you that's not the case.
Okay,
it is the reverse, and I understand him. You see, you sell to the people what is convenient, what will be acceptable to them at any point in time.
Okay.
And you know, say okay, say a private individual, why in radio station, work gan hano, onka gan busa who say, would they get the audience that they are looking for?
Okay.
If they do it in Ghana. And radio station no my so oh man yes say they just want to help the society like the way sometimes we want to put to people say oh we are doing that. No, a business.
Okay.
They want to make money, and you know if they do it in Ghana, would they make money? Another thing, you see, there's a predominant language. A lot of people accept it. And it is nobody's fault to say SISA at this time. A time and this money ba.
Okay.
And you know say predominant language, you know, better to sell in. Why would you go for other languages? You may not get anything from there in terms of selling the product that you want to sell. Some many years ago, now your radio station and other well few years ago. Radio stations are near Wahano. Now, almost country you. Now, your brofun all the private radio stations they started using only English. Until somebody thought of it, say, Adi, what me any tree I best sell you a business strategy.
Okay.
And on the panel they buy and say, on peg gan for asem, on peso becker gan, tina one farmer. No. A business, sir. Charlie, make I do this thing in tree. I go make money. And any tree. And guess what? When you are starting making money, cry than even those who are doing it in English. Ghana has to say, as I check your ratings, radio stations are making more impact and more money. No, three radio stations.
Sure.
So a business decision and yes bia obi ta obi mpe obi asem obi person kan obi she it has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
And nothing America say unfortunate say somebody like Reverend Tetteh ebe make pronouncement like that. He can plead with people, he can wish to say obi be sir. Say Reverend Tetteh Krano in terms of sikasem no one ho kakra obetumi a start radio station obeka say omokan gankwa just to help. So did he say private individual na omo pesika na into omo kan gano say omo mwa na say ono ebia opese obo aganfo na onye radio station ombeka gankwa na wonhwe say ebe make business sense and I say ebia opese or help society ninti no why na say onye ne say ne nhwe ade if he will have that influence opese or having na it's unfortunate for him to put it the way that he did because the way now or can asem no e mane yesen kofu bia hyeda say ye nyusu gan but obi an hyeda a business decision.
Okay.
It is purely based on business. And yes, and even can English, they can compete the three ones. You Krumana and Binumusu say, I then Omakofa telenovela free country for us aba. Na omo tree because sa telenovela no it was beating all the other programs. So a business.
Okay.
Nothing more, nothing less. So go fast our program ne buy. de be no mu say ah ye mo nka gan na ye mo ka gan sa telenovela we pa no mo ka gan ye benye ska nko mo be ne gan a business decision. So Reverend Tetteh, I think he should come again on this one, because this is not a sabotage or a deliberate attempt to push Ghana language. We know a business decision. You use the language that you think people can buy into. People are willing to pay whatever to hear you or listen to you. I don't think Abasa. And interestingly, even say all the radio station, TV station, even online, the same thing is happening.
Okay.
Those who are doing it in Twi are making more money than those who are doing it in other languages, including English. When you come to that, local terrain, over local content now, omo mo ye ni Twi no nya skacha even omo mo ye English no.
Okay.
And then Kuma wood for no selling. They are really selling big because of that. And you know, it is not, for me, it is not like some people intentionally person mo Ghana language in it and intina omo yesano. And Reverend Tetteh should not go that direction.
Okay.
I think he has every right to advocate for that. By the way that he said it, well, for me, ebia they say ukobu sanzo nchechemo or beka say advocacy no way. And yes, person somebody, another some group of people intentionally are pushing or more at the end down. Ebia sa no beka no. But the way I bar out, people felt to say ebia person can say so Ghana land is somewhere there is a radio station speak Ghana. But you see, or more mobile radio station, they are not doing it for charity. They are not really doing it say chinchina person more society. They are doing it to make profit.
Okay.
And if making profit a better society now, fair enough. But that's not the primary aim of establishing a radio station or TV station. It's not to just help the society. It's to make money first. And in your quest of making money, it may help the society. It's a secondary matter altogether.
Right.
Yeah.
But me, I have a question for him. Let's say you were Ghana TV station. Yes. Because say how many people even watch that station?
Yeah. And I make say based on those things, he can advocate. Obeka say I wish people would do their programs in Ghana and all those things. I know the advocacy obiani de ope into no ope so be o TV in Ghana obe tuning into TV in Ghana. But no I doubt so yes sir. Because there are few ones be a omoye ni say obunu ho. Obunu the one. Or no Reverend Tetteh cry. I doubt to say oya or share obunu.
Apart from maybe
almost now early la
okay, yes.
La TV stations almost cry no o call mu program enye Ghana cry throughout. Obi ho na omo de twi bi na mu ne adade. Language that will sell eno mu use enye say is just to intentionally push some languages aside just to promote others. It is not like that.
Okay, but let's still stand on an engineer languages. So, engineer language. Since Lawrence Tetteh say, "Enka who station radio station in kind there or Ghana or then o kasa ye in kan kasa no." The masuna, the vice chancellor for the prestigious university in Ghana, one of the greatest university in Ghana, that is Legon. Okay, there. Don't call African languages vernacular. It is derogatory. UG Vice Chancellor. Or someone can there. And Ghana de yen local kasa ye kano de bia school akacha. Start speaking vernacular. What's it dabi? Or yen kasa ye kan. Mama yen jan kede. It is vernacular. When you go to US, when you go to other countries, their kasa wakano. Or I don't know what mean. It's Argentina. You be John Akade. Yeah, Yankasa, yen local dialects. No, it is vernacular. Chemo, do you agree with what Vice Chancellor Professor Nanaba is saying?
Oh, or no, so political advocacy and you know, I mean, because if you look for the meaning of vernacular. A better say a local language like a traditional language speak within a certain area and all those things any formal it is not a formal way of communicating in that space now okay. And no vernacular you know and then a money derogatory and I say then a money say when you see that a language is vernacular a issue. I don't know, maybe she's a professor of English and there may be more other meaning ordinary people like us in him. But the enemy say you can say vernacular, it means that traditional language that you speak. And the formal. And again, in our daily activities, doing formal negotiation or formal interactions, we don't use local language. What I mean is the formal way of presenting things to government institutions, you know, is in English. Okay. In fact, in this country, you can say formal language you use in transaction, you know, English. And you know why? Like what kind of advocacy and I say projection be no person or you know. Don't say our languages are vernacular. And it's our traditional languages. You use in your case me and say vernacular. Yanka say yanka say language. Okay, a language. A day na asesa. A bian say in fact, Obinzo cried advocate say Gan land there you should Gan to do your thing. And you know a day like what kind of advocacy what kind of campaign and all for languages now can be bisa. For me, I don't see anything wrong when someone say we are speaking vernacular. Why are you speaking vernacular? Unless there's other meaning that we don't know. Okay. As ordinary people I use language, you know, on a daily basis. For her, she's more than just a speaker. She has learnt it. She's a special. She has a specialty in that direction. And you know, she has to do more or say more for me to be convinced. Well, okay, there may be negative connotation about the word, but I think people who use it in the line say it is our local language. Okay, and they don't want you to speak like when we were in school. Now teacher can just stop speaking your local language. Will she be okay? And speak English? And as when you use the word vernacular. Then there's issue. Is it about the word or she wants to promote us using traditional languages in our daily activities? I wish to think meaning more about it. All that I know is so I say don't use that word, but I don't know the context or the canon. Just to be fair to her, and if there's more to it, then I don't have much to say. But if it is just saying that don't speak vernacular is her issue there, then for me I disagree with her 100%. Okay. Yeah.
So do you think we should use more of our local dialect in transacting business rather than using someone's language? Because when you go to the English speaking countries, let's say like the US, they speak the English. They don't use any language apart from the English. They even speak deep English. If you can hear, we don't we speak in English, and we don't even hear what they are saying. They use that, but when you come to Ghana, we forget or forgo our dialect and use their language in transacting business here. Yeah. So do you believe we should use our local dialect? They say we should use vernacular, so I don't want to use the word vernacular. So should we use our local dialect in transacting business?
To do what exactly? Business by what kind of business with who?
Any business, anywhere you find yourself.
Only brony be a business over casa.
Yes. Because Oko India say and India China. Until and I say when you translator.
Okay. To and you know or no now only go business or so on talk as or no business now. What do you do?
That is why you can find yourself a translator.
Yes.
That is why you have people in the universities.
Ojo, who will pay for that translator?
So one will be paid. So if you are not ready to learn other languages, then you have to find yourself a translator.
Good. And you know, obetimi akabrofo. Any Bruni I business. I nya business na ko smooth. What did the obeji? What's it there be? Open so can local language. You pay someone else to translate it to sa Brunino. And somehow obekano. Na zana any Bruni na business. Who business no?
Even no obe hayobio. We have apps that can obeka or Chrome and they will translate, and your business partner or someone who you want to communicate to would understand.
Our bra wa obetumi na kasa direct. Nyansa wom. Nyansa wom. Oh, like there's a problem here. The problem, no, yes, sometimes intellectuals in the starting now are getting out of almost space, you know, as an academic exercise. Then you see that it will be out there. Some people will think that that's the right way to go. No more forcing. Speaking a language or learning a language, there's nothing wrong with that. Using a particular language to transact business and convenient for the person doing that business. And you know, there are Ghanaians are almost Chinese casa for instance. So almost China business, they get better deal than those who cannot speak Chinese language.
Okay.
It is an individual thing. Don't try to make it look like learning a language or speaking a particular language is something. How do I even put it? Man, I say as a right to be, you have to learn. No. It is for your own good. Learning language is for your own good. It's an individual thing.
Okay.
Don't project it as if that is it. No. Based on where you find yourself, learning language can be the difference.
Okay.
And to be a language, I heard a very sad story about someone, I'll say, Japanese people. Then, sabotage no nneema bi ma ne nneema say ba utie na Ghanaian na otumi kotena Japan kasa na ma it got to a point that if any celebrity from America and elsewhere echo Japan, he is the one interpreting for those people and then speaking the Japanese language to the other, and because of that he made a good money. It's an individual thing. Wanko say me the microm kasa by no na kasa. He learned a particular language to take advantage of the system.
Okay.
And you know, learning your local language, there's nothing wrong with that. You can do it, but don't use that as that's what we should do to feel proud of ourselves. No. When it comes to business, it is business, and you go with language. Audience are open. It's not about I'm protecting my tradition. It's about what language would you use to transact business for your client to be comfortable for you to get what you are looking for. Okay, a traditional language, one language, na obi koja. Like we are saying, speaking English, some people see it as swag, as prestige, as something else. And untitina radio station ba for no more English. Obi be kan twi jiskagu ni botoma o see English here. English no eno na wo bedi. The same way online, I remember some people were laughing at Zion Felix for speaking tree near that day because on table for one. But guess what? If you are talking about huge platforms in Ghana here, influential platforms in Ghana here, you cannot mention without mentioning Zion Felix. So what are you talking about? The guy is making huge money, doing other investment, building houses and other stuff. Also na Tetteh na omo Tetteh omo channel na kose o de omo checking. Just go around, check the channels na ewo ho tisi ano. Na hwe omo kan brofo na omo katwi who are making it. It is so clear. enu di no men how ebi no oko all the argument we ba then some people will mention somebody like Wodemaya,
yeah.
He's making fantastic impact in our society and he's using English. One, the fact is that he's even an outlier. We can Wodemaya be able needing to or use English and why be na bebundi. Will be any hope. But even with Wodemaya no, he is using English because of his audience. The target audience no cry hanya Ghana for a bag Ghana hapana. He may not be he will not be bigger than Zion Felix when it comes to impact in Ghana alone. Wodemaya impact all over the world. And you know, using a language that can sell is English.
The common language.
Yes, that's the point.
Okay.
Because Wodemaya always is here. So when you see English, no, you see tria. Obe fail.
China phone teacher.
Omuntichi. Sa Zimbabwe, Kenya, Zambia. Wow. Omuntichi. And Zion Felix, I can say, hey, Wodemaya, a mistake. I say, Zion Felix say he's sutri and he's getting a lot of audience. Mesumi ko yi sutri obe faili.
Okay.
Because onone audience no entity no based on content na oyen. The same way Zion Felix and CNN adwin say Wodemaya I successful or Cambrofo ko Mesumi Cambrofo said the bear make all over the world. Obe faili. Because the content no consumed by a local group will be.
Okay.
So know your audience and the language that will sell. It has nothing to do with be proud of one unless you are not doing business.
Okay.
If you are doing business there, you use a language that will sell. It has nothing to do with I want to protect it. Business. If you want to protect your local language, fine, do it. Do whatever it takes to protect your, but don't do it and hope that you make money out of it. Okay. It's about knowing your audience, what language will sell within them or among that audience, and you are good to go. It's as simple as that.
Okay, but so I say learning other languages is for your own benefit, and it's an individual choice.
Yes.
And just outsider. You have to learn the language where you find yourself.
Yes. Yes.
If you are able to learn, it's for your own benefit.
Good.
If you are not able to learn now, Ubenya translators and
up to you.
Yes. Okay.
Making it smooth for you to do business with them. You learn their language. The same way say a person business with you they will learn your language. And it's okay, baby. Now into Omokasa, but you are there with value. They are looking for the audio banner. They will be forced to learn your language because the Bema transactions are smooth for them. Enka mefan say table na ten and a China for Baha ebefa nema ko omoye ye ho anko mbesua Ghanaian language no because e basana or ba be business be easier.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. And no me man ga okọ China o mu use o kasa den China for bi bia o use bi o so use o kasa o mesua wo de emfa
about some ba mbesua kasa
exactly omo ba ye galamse no ko retri a omo kan
is say ba Kofi Hon.
Yes, because they see value in that. Okay. Learning the language, you know, Emma omo mengu ye learning the language, you know, Emma business ye easier ma omo. And you know where you find yourself, you know, it is better sometimes to learn that language just to make business easier for you. And you know, for instance, radio issue here, okay. Mefa zenka ebia okan gan there are a lot of people are ready to accept you anka enye una be advocacy for gan e be automatic.
Okay.
E be say oh kwa Ashanti regional na oye radio na wanye twa obia anya ohwe you can go there and do that, but the truth is that obeboka eka ena bebe fie obe say usika obia ntio ɛna obi anti ono so no enye se o ma hyeda se o nkan ye kasa ndo mu ndo onti de o kan ndo onti o nyeden onti de o kan ndo onti o enye den the presumption is that Ashanti region kwa de na o person na ma easy ma you have to learn the tree language. Meaning we had one lecturer or better Ashanti region for a long time, but I was on language, for whatever reason. Into only the English and Kwana or any language. But guess what? He was confined in a place easy to speak English. Anytime I'll be out of that space in Bianana, he was our lecturer. I was actually English. KNU UST. A while in the Tnabre. O pies o kota de pe na samaba. Who is now suffering from that? What? Because the people that you are going to do business with, omonti any other language apart from that language. And yes, or masheda. Another let's take a say be or masheda. When I oko transact business with them. So for it to be convenient for you, you do the needful. Learn their language. Do something that will make it easy for you to get a smooth ride. And also compete with Chinese. And abekatri China na country has obenya nema to aba. Ona open nema aba Ghana beton. Country or ne say obenya bi ato aba fia.
Okay.
It's as simple as that. And untina even US for almost a big almost whatever. Okay. So omo China, so omo akofa nema. Two things. The Chinese will see, say, okay, they are coming with certain value. So let me just also learn. So what Chinese people are almost English language, so that they can also get people who are speaking English to sell to them. Chinese company ni bi okra now. Oma train obi obetimi aka English. Say the bear wow English oba transaction will be smooth. And the Chinese language forcing to learn English is to his advantage. Oko China to say one of the things are Ghanaians or even people outside China teaching the English language. Because some Chinese people pay private individuals to teach their kids English. And the English teachers now that they say, hey, who your English teacher or China, you have a good money. Why? Individually, if they learn that language, it is at their advantage. It's as simple as that. And advocacy for some language thing that sometimes I feel very uncomfortable. Reason being that it is not about just the language, it's about what you are going to use it for.
Okay.
And I think people should know that.
But Chemo, with your submission, I'm taking it in a different way. Just because, say, yembe fashi wahase. Most of the times, this is what you bring on the table, and most of people, and a call mukrom so kofanyama eba ye krom beton. Anything that is like, okay, since I'm on Befashiwa, there's no need for them to learn our language more.
Yes.
That is why we have to learn and relearning their language. So it's not a whole like it's just for your own personal gain.
Yes. It's as simple as that.
But it's like, they come here, we go there. Just that we go there more. So if they learn our language, it's not bad. And if we learn their language, it's also not bad.
Yeah, of course. But or language, for what exactly?
For easy communication or bahasia.
Obana or easy communication, what will be his discomfort? So Oba nase or say own or language na or here idea na better. Indeed. What is it here? So Obana or na adwin say to say a man for more ka say omunsia be a tree one for whatever reason. Say oko Kumasi na so unsia tree are fine. Obi am for so say tree, but wo kwan abefa so a obeto ade obebusa direction obekọ ba bia wo kọ no eho eye wo problem enye sa nipa na wo say unsia ne language ne problem. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
Sa nipa na wo kọ no endino o se oba ha o me sua language ben na enye den ma no easy communication ben or ne wan na communicate then na make I say omo Chinese for no me galamsey no e bi titwi
Sure.
because they have some value in there omunya value be for speaking that tree no anything oba no why yire no ho asua no it's as simple as that ye ni mo bi a oba ofri Italy buy kwame yebo as say of friend no kwame yebo a obetua atwi a no e kuma wood movies
Sure.
any individual gain no wanya that guy can position himself such that any Italian be oba Ghana bia no will come and see him na ordinary and navigate it through the system and he will make money doing that because on abesia tree language no personal individual thing and I will use
Okay.
it's as simple as that and you know say oba ha no besia language na enye bad me no nyina ya adwon but e di ntina wo nsua so osua ne obenya bibia from obesua ye wo Ghanaians are almost Chinese language wo Ghana University almost China they are doing very well
Sure.
because almost language no when language na o kwa ho be kire would my mo be successful na would my can speak fluent Chinese language. It will be part of the reason why he is successful. And I say he even got somebody to help him to make whatever that he is making now. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
And you know, so language advocacy needed me for once, you know, I don't see the need for people to push that and say, it sounds nice. Say a man for BSA, but any business value be forget it. People are looking for languages with business value to transact business. And you know, for your own luxury, now you based on other languages there's nothing wrong with that. And even there are some government agencies and as a government are more policies almost said that extra amount for more languages. Say Obuhuna Spanish embassy in Ghana training people to speak Spanish and all those things. Yes, a way are almost influence others in the system. French government say also a mass scholarship come and speak learn French and all those things. But I don't know government agencies can business can
Okay.
go physical no majiji and take a decision. Government be no jumaneska go physical na ajiji in the name of tax. Ojiji we are now how do I use that money? And it was me the Beman Crawford no machine me kasa or the Beman Crawford, but a business person will not do that.
Okay. All right. That was Chamo Solomon Intim Dodu on what Vice Chancellor Nana Ba Amfo, yes, Amfo, Vice Chancellor for Legon, all can about local language. But if you just joined us, it is Sammy Flex TV, Showbiz Daily. With this language issue there, I have a lot to say with Chemo because I mean I feel like the reason why Chemo is saying that is Oba Ghana has here Yankasano a dosu, not like other countries. The whole country is just one language.
Yeah.
But with Ghana, Ashanti regional, Esonkasomuko. Uko Western regional, Esonkasomuka. Uko Volta region, Esonkasomuka.
Yeah.
So in terms of business, so if you have business in all these three regions, meaning you have to learn their languages
for your own good. And yeah, it's not by force, but untikasana obaboka. It's not by force. Any force to say international language, But my friend say you have a business in Volta region. The business there is successful. It's something that they want. And our person will establish and our wako. On tickets and our boka. And you know, any person or if you have the ability to learn the Volta language, if you have the ability to learn everywhere, You have to learn it. So that a bit busy for you to interact with them.
Okay.
Nobody is forcing you. But one year, 1 week, or do man begu, I'm all free. And then so yes, almost I said that's you. Almost on talk as anti almost in your day.
Okay.
And the binum or crowns are yes, because I want to Omokas and to Ombebu. Ombebu, because I want to take us almost you are not part of them. In the learning a particular language, you know, I am saying say it is for your individual benefit, and because of that, we shouldn't be forcing people say we should learn this one language, that language, and all this. No. So who did this about Boa? So who did this wow another fasobia also just move on with your life and stop that language thing. I don't America. And to me, say minimobia. No, I think about 9 languages. I know somebody who can speak about 9 languages. Yes, person now speaking about 9 languages. For his individual benefits.
Okay.
What is it? What is 9 languages into them? It will only make sense when he is speaking to group B at a particular time. A be making influence, money or whatever. And you wait a minute, any panaco baby, or switch language in an accepting. Now I want language, now, and you know, when it's any panaco business, obviously, the business because watch and there.
Okay,
it's as simple as that.
Okay. If you just tune in, you're still on Showbiz Daily right here on Sammy Flex TV. We are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. You can leave your comments on each and every topic we are discussing, and we are here to read it. And we'll also, if you have any questions, yes, YouTube, Facebook, yeah, but can ammo. Yes, moving on to our last topic, then we are out of here, is about Sarkodie. Sarkodie is on journalists, shows, interviews. Say, why is it that when we go for interviews, you ask us this question, a particular question, and it's true. Echo and artist be about call interview be will be some. Apart from music, what other business do you do? According to Sarkodie, with that question, it is a bit insulting. Now, and pay we could send me ato ni Facebook. Director, please get me what Sarkodie posted. I say that question. Apart from music, what business do you do? Like a proper business. Honestly, comes off as a bit insulting. Music is actually one of the biggest industries in this world, and in many cases, it's just as serious, if not more, than what people like to call proper business. At the end of the day, investing in a music career is a real business decision, like any other ventures. It has its risks, but you can also be highly rewarding if approached the right way. Them in Sammy and a Sarkodie or Kasama music, musica. If you ask me, it is one of the biggest industry. Apart from other industries, music is also has risk. You investing in a music career. It's more like what apart from music and aside music, what else do you do? What proper business? Music is also a proper business. If you take the right decision, if you invest right, you'll be rewarded and you'll get money more than businesses we even call proper business. Chemo, do you agree with what Sarkodie is saying?
Oh yeah, obviously he has a point, but you see, there's a contest. I think that Sarkodie and so a failure to get.
Okay.
What he's saying is right. I mean, music is a proper business elsewhere. Music is huge. Music is everything. Like the all consider businesses. You can say it's among businesses are very profitable when it goes your way. And putting it like that, Sarkodie is right. But contest Sarkodie a year free man, I say, oh my young Hunusuno, the fact say, or in our contest, in our locality, and I say in our setting as Ghana form.
Ghana form.
That's not how you see music. and he cannot project elsewhere. And I said then go for be music and for my Ghana and some, I think some African countries, you know, we don't see music as business, or we don't even entertainment in general. No, we don't see it as business. Yeah, you when say, "Ukoye juma ba," now they are bejuani. Any business.
Okay.
And you know, in fact, that's why we have even the palm wine music and other stuff. No? So omoko ejuma ba, no omoko tena ensejuasi. And as a baby, I ton palm wine. Na obia oye talented. And as a num ton. Na or tonumo
na Germany.
Or Germany, no much trebi. Na or no, because they be num ton. Or no be trebi by own tia.
Okay.
That's the value. That's the value ye demand panel. In fact, because of that, you know, na ye mpenyimfo bi kura who say entertainment in general na ye akohwefo adwuma. O mo amonye adwuma no. Mo na mo ye entertainment and as mo ye music. Enti na manfo ko ye adwuma ba na magigi o money. Na mo ne nam na mo ye pe kakra man. So entertainment in general, music as part of that had no proper value in our settings.
Okay.
So what Sarkodie is saying is true, but we should put it in the context. Is that how our people see it? That's why they will ask you a question like that. Say, apart from music, you know, oye juma fufuru biana, because to them, no music any value papa biya. And obedient can say, why are they thinking like that? Sa na ye nyini by a country ye trim. Things are changing because of people like Sarkodie. Because ye who say why no wetimia is successful when yesika ne wan market na be is not, you are not only selling to people within, you are also selling to people outside near their day. And you know, people like Sarkodie, they are doing so well to change the minds of local people. In terms of music. But the truth is that se oko bebiana yebusa say ye djuma be na aka say oye musica respect na the man no e wo form until wababa be big like Sarkodie no respect na wo form even to date. Say wako baby yebusa say oye djuma be o say oh me a musician come on enti umpe adwuma bia anye also a musician sa no be ka kiro. What it is telling us na say calling yourself a musician in a setting, no, your value is down until you make it like Sarkodie, like Shatawale, like Stonebwoy. And you almost Stonebwoy, Sarkodie, Shatawale, any bit me akoba bi I introduce almost say I'm a musician na omo be okay. And guess what? Omo crowns no, they don't introduce themselves. Oma ednema oma ye no introduce omo dada. And wona ye nimu akaka oye musician. You have no value in a setting.
Okay.
And you know obi be busa it is not about you Sarkodie. The person is looking at the value that we give to that entertainment thing. And the Sarkodie should also see it from that angle.
Okay.
Say yes, I know say ebia in our setting no yemu entertainment sir, but we have gotten to a point that we should place value on it. Like he's saying already na yina or can clearly say obi entertainment they hear big things or nyam good money and all those things. Only for you to say apart from music then what
business do you do?
And no. Yes, it's so frustrating, especially if you have made it like Sarkodie. But you should know, say, omu make it say, oh no. Amanfo mu omu. Underground artists no. Yen for mu nya hwe o.
O say eno de yen for mu nya hwe bad. Me say maybe underground artists na ema ye ka say Yebisa, even people who have made it in the industry, apart from music, what do you do? They say, okay, underground artists, Afrina will pick it.
Yeah.
You don't do anything aside music. Now I wretched now when I'm me music. So music and pick you know. Won't pay be here and for invest in your music.
Now on pay be here. So music. It's the same thing like asking Sarkodie say onye bibi fufu. The only difference is that
Sarkodie has made it. Don't ask him that question.
And you know ono kra no o introduce no. That's the point. Just by omu busano in the context of say there are a lot of people like him Sarkodie, not as successful as Sarkodie, but a lot of people are like him, like omunso ye music, omunso ye rap. Koye and people don't even see the value in doing music. And until you say apart from music. Then now it is in the context of sa rapper now and so comedy now why no area gang busa na or say or music to learn from you say Sarkodie no cry now why successful like that and he is doing something else apart from music. And no na mo dibusa sa and you know in our context anyhow it is so difficult to make it as a musician and few now or man making no or na etimi aye bibi enunti na man for the general so because there are a lot of people so unim omo nyini ba no so be musician e business still omu hunu so I be okra at a point o jai koye bibi fufro na farmer no. It is like that everywhere. The same thing na echo so if you are a footballer. Just say omuna be does no footballer dey na change kakra. Okay. But some time ago, say oko be na ka we a footballer, no respect for you in our contest. But they say no footballers na timi aya me say oh football di sika wo no obani sano kra na obi pushing the ba say obey footballer. We may get the same thing with music. Say because Sarkodie, Shatawale, Stonebwoy, Sammy, others, or my music, you know, or my ska, I'm for your munyeska, you know, okay. And your music could be something great. Yeah, young fair on him. Until then, dear. And yes, sir, I'm for him, say, music, a business like Sarkodie is saying, no. But omun busa business, no. Your business are among for music, entertainment, okay. One of the businesses are, Omo outside those things, no, they don't respect us. Even I say pandits, kind entertainment, one. Ebinum kra hu ni say enim nyansa sao. That's how they see us. Until something will happen and then they see the potential in you, the things that you do. A hona having almost started a respectful and our mama ultimately bibi. Okay. A sisa John Dumelo echo interview time I open MPAD. Look at some of the advice out the man or no cry any negative no or cause I had the entertainment now like to tell you the entertainment or the baby papa bien or but creative people and maybe I say a course the econ. Okay. Creatives and a day inventions a day things are a ma we say a quote said the econ and maybe I say better ever. Musicians are part of it. Okay. Because there are some people are okoye adwuma na adwuma ye hyehye no onyanyum bitie anase onya ba bi kotena na ye bonyum ne adade a na wa cooling down na oye lucky kra na ebi otimi through enyum ne adade no otimi twen oba bi fam na je se o de akote ne hot so
was obenya brekiat na o tie enyum
no na o de wasu bia na akodade e chia na o
okay.
So music is important, entertainers are important in this world. Okay. But unfortunately for us where we find ourselves yembu musicians is and you know such questions you know comes in that context and you know Sarkodie, yes I think or frustrated about people asking him that question but knowing our background and how we see entertainment you know say Omubusana it is an opportunity for him to educate people say even if it was like that nneɛma asesa say sika wom a business like any other business that you know, and at this point we need the kind of respect our modern other businesses need to me no nso nya bi because enye say ekrom ase okay membobo adwuma e prestige musician enka ho
okay,
but oye doctor, oye lawyer, oye bank manager.
You got bank and telephone or bank
manager. Oye nurse. Oye there are some prestige be that comes with it. And no na the first in wave no. And sa na waba ebia oye teacher kakra say you be funny sir.
I'll become a teacher when I get a better job.
On do oye teacher, oye ebia civil servant be say yen shede nim civil servant opposition no so you be fan say oye aban adwuma omo ansa na sa oye aban adwuma for level ne so abam na sa time no ebi kura na oye musician who was catching engineer doctor one just still oko introduce who say oye musician na yen hwe woni okọ efie bi makọware na okọ ka kire efie for papa na yebusa oye adwuma ba ozi oye musician esi gina ho ye ba no matwe omo ba na ko gina ba bi oye sure say abranti we obetimi ahwe e na okọware no ba nipa ne ba na o ka say oh me a doctor obi amusa hwebiem oh me a lawyer obi amusa hwebiem that is it. I mean it's any society na ko it's a opu it's a umpo and no o find on how we because listen we have taxi drivers omubuo sika kra bi wo kra obebuo sika achen lawyer na say judge bi ana even politicians mpo ana doctor mpo
sure
because e bia sa taxi driver no we treat taxi atoto bi aka ho wo ye business bi koso ba okoba bi aka introduce no so a taxi driver pe any obi introduce no so a doctor enye the same thing. And you know you can do music, make money in music, but because you who say enyum to ya kohwefo adwuma ne de unya ka say I'm a musician pe you be busa say e de adwuma e de adwuma be na ya kan it's unfortunate but that's how it is. What Sarkodie is saying is true, but if you put it in our context, it is nothing strange or it's nothing surprising that people are asking that question.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Chemo, and to you watching in your various house, wherever you find yourself. This is where we draw today's curtains on Showbiz Daily right here on Sammy Flex TV. My name is Desert Ishen, and to the producers of the show, Fear Shaki and Theophlosh de Gauche, aka Vendetta. We are out of here.
Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities.